In this video, we're going to use the macOS disk utility application to encrypt an external hard drive. The disk utility application comes pre-installed on your Mac, so it'll always be there when you need it. I'm using the macOS Big Sur operating system to encrypt this drive for this tutorial, but this operation essentially looks the same going back several operating systems, at least until macOS Mojave. So to start, we're going to open the macOS disk utility application through the Finder menu. I'll click here, anywhere on the desktop to bring up Finder, click on Go, Utilities, and this shows me all the applications in the Utilities folder that are installed by default. I'm going to double click on Disk Utility. So this is a basic look at the disk utility application, but to encrypt a drive, please keep in mind that you'll also be formatting and fully erasing it. So be sure to back up all of your data that may be stored on this drive in advance. Move it off the drive, run the encryption and erase process, and then move data back to the drive if needed. So from here, just click on your external drive in the left-hand sidebar, and then in the upper right-hand side, click this erase icon. I'm going to rename this drive. We're going to keep the scheme set to GUID partition map, which is the default. And then for the file format, the file system that we'll be writing to this drive, I'm going to choose APFS, which is Apple's most recent file system, and set to encrypted. Here, I will set a password. And this is the password you'll use every time the drive mounts the operating system. Mac will ask you for this password, and this protects the drive and keeps it encrypted. So I'm going to say choose and click erase, and disk utility will give you some updates on its progress here. First, it unmounts the disks, creates a partition map, changes the file system to APFS, or sets it to APFS, and encrypts the drive. I'm going to click done here. And here is my drive, and it is fully encrypted. It's empty at the moment, but we could add files to it if we wanted. It's ready to go. Just to complete the process here, I'm going to eject this disk here in disk utility. And then I'm going to physically unplug and plug it back into my computer here. So I'll take just a second. And the drive should remount, but before it does, it will ask you for the password that you entered. This is your encryption password. You have the option to remember that password in your keychain so that every time this external drive is mounted to your computer, it will know the password already. I would say leave this unchecked just for security purposes. I'm going to say unlock, and the drive should pop right back on the desktop, and it's ready for use. Anyway, thanks for watching, and happy encryption.